Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be sharing with you some 2024 design trends. As we move into the new year, you're going to start noticing these design elements becoming very popular. So if you're planning any renovation this year or planning to redecorate, it's always a good idea to know what's trending in design so you're not making design decisions that actually date your home. So if you enjoy watching and find this video helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. The color of the year has already been announced. It's Pantone Peach Fuzz, which is really interesting. The paint brands have also launched their paint color of the year, and they all seem to be some shade of blue. So those probably will be trending in design. But there's another trend that's kind of slipping into the background here that I think you're going to notice everywhere in design, and that's Burgundy and Plum. These deep, rich colors are going to be all over design this year. It's so exciting. I think they have such a bold, regal look to them. They look moody, but they can look really bright, and they just bring this elegant touch to every single home. So you're going to notice this in paint colors, furniture fabrics, and small decor pieces. There are so many gorgeous shades of Burgundy and Plum. I think this is a perfect color to go all out with in small, closed-off rooms, like powder rooms, laundry rooms, offices, or a butler's pantry. You can have a ton of fun with this color. If you're painting a space with a beautiful plum or burgundy paint color, definitely go all out and paint the trim, the walls, and the ceiling all the same color, and it will just color wash that entire space and look extremely elegant. Burgundy and plum pair very nicely with warm neutrals, so it's a perfect color to pair wood tones and neutrals and creamy colors to really brighten up a space, but also add that depth with the deep pink color. So if you're thinking about going bold this year for a space in your home, definitely consider a deep burgundy or deep plum. Now, a trend that's going to be fizzling out in the world of design are accent walls. Accent walls stuck around for a very long time. I've used them so many times. There's actually some accent walls still in my home that I'm thinking about redoing because they're looking a little bit dated now. Now the design trend is to go all out with your paint color or wallpaper. So if you're thinking about adding some bold touch to your space, make sure that it's included on every single wall. So instead of only painting one wall or wallpapering one wall, go all out and do every single wall. Of course, like every trend, you don't have to follow it, but if you did participate in the accent wall trend, maybe consider taking that paint color that you already have and running it around the entire space. That will really bring your space up to date and make it look fresh for the new year. An alternative to an accent wall could be painting a door. I think painting your front door on the interior of your home really adds a nice pop of color, ties together your color scheme without doing an accent wall. It's still something that's trending in design and a great idea if you want to add a little pop of color. When it comes to wood tones, in the recent years, we've seen a ton of light white oak. This is very easy to pair with. It brightens up your home, but we are moving towards more of a mid-tone wood. Mid-tone woods are becoming very popular. Again, they're easy to pair with. They're not too dark. They're not too light. They're bringing in a little bit more of a rich color. This is also a great example of a good mid-tone wood that's not too warm and not too cool. Finding that perfect mid-tone wood is really going to help you pair paint colors, furniture, and accessories to your home without it clashing. Personally, I love the lighter tone flooring. It really brightens spaces up. You don't see dust and dirt on it, so it really stays clean looking longer. And I think it's just such an easy pairing when it comes to bringing in dark wood tones, warm and cool. It just kind of has it all. So I think if you want to stay safe with your design, you can still stick with the light tone flooring. Now, this definitely doesn't mean go rip up your flooring and start again just because it's trending, but you will be noticing a lot more mid-tone options this year. You can definitely choose them. It's going to be on trend, but it's also a very lasting finish. It's not an extreme option like the light tone wood or the dark tone wood. I think a nice mid-tone wood is a perfect option for that timeless look. Now, when it comes to countertops and flooring, a popular choice for 2024 is going to be natural stones. It's all about embracing the weathering and patina that can happen with natural stones. The nicks and marks and dings are really all part of the beauty of the stones, and it's not about the perfection and sleekness of manufactured choices. So natural stones all the way. This would include travertine, limestone, soapstone, slate, quartzite, granite, and even marble. All of these choices are a little bit more porous. They do have a lot more texture in them, but that definitely is the beauty of the stone. And I think it really makes your home look lived in, warm, and it adds a ton of texture. This also leans away from the high gloss look that used to be popular. Now we're going for this matte, weathered, honed look on all the stones that really bring out the beauty. Natural stones will always be timeless, so it's definitely not a trendy choice to pick a natural stone. It's something that's really going to last in your home, but it's definitely becoming very popular in design. You can incorporate natural stone in flooring, in countertops, in backsplash, in wall finishes and fireplaces. Really bringing out that textured warmth is absolutely going to add to your design this year. Another design element that's sticking around for 2024 are arches. Architectural arches and detail arches and shapes in furniture and decor. If you want to do something to your home that's going to make it look on trend, but also just absolutely stunning, arch out a doorway. I think this makes your home look custom and detailed instantly. Arches will continue to be popular in design, especially architectural arches. So that is definitely a safe choice if you want to spruce up your space this year. I would say a trend that's kind of out with arches right now are painted arches. And this kind of aligns with the accent wall. It's not the year to be painting arches in your home, but if you want to add them in architecturally or through furniture, that's definitely a good choice. Arched furniture, cabinets, and mirrors always have this really special effect to them, and it adds a unique shape in your home. When your room is very square and angular, it's nice to bring in something that has a soft effect to it to really even out your space. Now, something that's slowly become popular in design, but it's going to last into 2024 is the modern cottage, English cottage style. This is a very European look. A lot of built-in pieces that look like furniture pieces. You'll see this a lot in kitchen design. Built-in hutches and inset cabinets have this English cottage European look that's timeless, elegant, but definitely leans a lot more traditional. So this is that modern take on that cozy European style that's here to last. I think it is absolutely stunning. There's so much detail involved in this style. I think there's a ton of layering and color and a timeless effect that really feels nostalgic and welcoming, but also feels new and fresh. You'll see this with faucet design and hardware and cabinets and details in feet of furniture. You're going to see it everywhere. So if you're planning for a renovation or thinking about redecorating this year and you lean towards that traditional or transitional look around your home, look into modern cottage or English cottage style for some inspiration. In 2024, it's all about a warm color palette. We are still staying away from those cool gray tones that stuck around for way too long. Now we're into warm tones, especially deep chocolate brown. Chocolate brown became very popular in fashion and trickled into interior design, which is no surprise. You want to add contrast in your home, a real sense of elegance and warmth. Chocolate brown is the way to go. I love the look of chocolate brown furniture. I think it looks rich and deep and beautiful, and it has this coziness to it. Chocolate brown is actually a very versatile color. So if you have a home right now that is leaning very gray, cool tone, introduce that chocolate brown into your home to help transition it into more of a warm atmosphere. I think a great place to start when it comes to introducing this trending color into your home is with smaller items. You could start with pillows and throw blankets and transition that into side chairs, ottomans, and benches. Brown is a color that's always coming and going in design. It's always going to stick around in general because of all of our wood tones that we use. So I think it technically is a timeless color when it comes to trendy choices. Now, there's been a growing trend in fashion and design to create a quiet luxury look. This is all about a tailored, simple, quality design that doesn't overly display, that doesn't have a ton of clutter and color and busyness. This is all about creating that simple, timeless look that's forever going to look elegant. So good quality pieces, good quality fabrics that really speak for themselves is exactly what's going to help create that quiet luxury look. It's all about muted color palettes, creams, and neutrals, less detail on all of your pieces. This is all about clean lines, scale, and simplicity. So I think larger pieces that really speak for themselves do a great job of creating this look. You can create the look of an expensive space just by following those design elements. Simplicity, tailored lines, good quality fabrics, and a great size piece. Now, something new and bold that we're going to be seeing in 2024 are monochromatic and monotone spaces. This is when your furniture fabric color matches your wall color. So if you have a living room or den or office space, really doubling up on that color to create a monochromatic effect is very much on trend. If you have a sofa If you have a sofa or sectional up against a wall, choosing the exact same color for your wall paint is going to create this monochromatic effect. I think this really works well when you have great fabrics for your furniture. If you're using velvet, corduroy, linen, or leather, these fabrics really highlight themselves and show really nicely, especially when they're paired up against the exact same color. They stand out, they don't get blurred into the background, but it actually creates this really luxurious look. I think monochromatic spaces tend to look larger as well because you can't really see definitive lines of where things end, so you get this really expansive look. So if you're having a hard time picking paint colors or fabric options, go with the same color and you'll get a gorgeous effect. And lastly, a great new thing that will be trending in 2024 is actually the lack of use of a definitive design style. Instead of pigeonholing yourself to one design style, this is all about just creating an eclectic look that speaks to you. This can be done through thrifting and antiquing and picking different furniture styles that you just truly love and making them all work together. Now, there's definitely a way to kind of do this wrong where it starts to look crazy and chaotic, but there's a way to do it right. Picking impactful pieces, mixing them with neutral pieces to really create a gorgeous balanced look. Everyone's spaces will look different. It's all about what speaks to you and what really highlights your personality and style. It's not about labeling your space a specific style or sticking with it. I think this is where unique design styles come from, when you're just free to choose anything you love. Of course, I know this is not for everyone. If you're not really into that eclectic look, this might not be for you. But if you can't figure out your design style and you love way too many things, create your own style, choose items that speak to you, and you'll end up with a beautifully unique look. Alright, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope this gave you a better idea on what you're going to be seeing more of this year. Let me know down below in the comments if you think you'd incorporate any of these design trends in your next renovation or redecorating. And if you enjoyed watching and found this video helpful, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Click that red subscribe button down below and make sure you guys have my notifications turned all the way on so you're first to see the next video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Next one. Bye!